a little vlog for next week. I'm currently filming the second. No, it's not the second, but it will next week will be the second vlog. In case, oh my god, my closet was busy. That's not. It's not good. Anyways, yeah, I'm currently filming the second girls talk video. Just in case if something happens, I'm sorry. If the microphone turns off again, that means I should recharge them, but I don't know. I don't know what happens this time again. So just in case. Hehe. Which suits you better. So yeah, today's first point is hello. I predicted it so good. I told you guys something will happen and it did. I was crying. That was not funny at all. I'm now tired. The whole day is done now. And the funny part, I did around like 30 minutes of talking about the video and I totally forgot to check up if I had the right angle. I didn't. The whole footage was filmed perfectly good. I was like in a point where I said it doesn't matter because I just will upload it and that's it. My face is not on the camera. I turned it in a different direction and the wrong direction actually, and now I'm need to record it again. I predicted it, man. I really predict. Anyways, I'm doing my effort. I'm recording again, so yeah, welcome to Girls Talk number 2. I hope this one is better than the last one. Yeah, so let's dive deep in. The agenda for today is starting with a personal aspect or just in general personal experience that I had, and then we will go to the patterns, then the healing, and I found the perfect outro quote for this video, so that will be our last chapter for today, and I guess let's start. Girls, we live in a world that constantly pushes us into masculine energy, but feminine energy is the real power here. Yeah, so with the hook being said, let's go to the personal experience that I had and why is feminine energy, in my opinion, better. Real time right now. Anyways, I think some people would understand in this point that we're already sometimes stuck in this hustle mode of ours, that we just really trying to do endlessly putting effort into something or in general just to your task, that you at the end of the day are burnt out, depressed, or just drained, and you keep asking yourself, why is that so? I had that before. I'm going to the deep talk. Please take care of yourself, because mainly lately I'm doing just that, and it is such a better choice to look after yourself, taking care, watching over yourself, giving the thing that you need. So please do that, okay? Now let's go back to the topic. Over a year ago, I've been really in a hustle mode constantly, and for the few months in the start of this hustle mode, I was so exhausted afterwards. I was really couldn't understand why I'm being so much more drained, and people keep accomplishing so many other tasks and much more than that, and I couldn't do it. I mean, I put my effort in it too, so why couldn't I pull it out? I was constantly in hustle mode. I never give myself a break in that point, so that's brought me to these little burnouts. Trigger warning in this case, a bit late, but just that you know. And yeah, I think a lot of students, general young women out there, they can relate at this point, because I think I catch sometimes a lot of people who are hustling, especially women, and that's a bit of a that will bring us to the pattern section, but they don't know the difference about masculine energy and feminine energy. And please, they are different from each other. Let me tell you something. They could be seen as same, but they are not. I didn't know that. I was like always constantly on masculine energy, and it went badly for me. Now, after that, I focused on feminine energy and it changed the whole spectrum. And that leads us to patterns. I explained that I've been on masculine energy, but what is masculine and what's feminine energy? What's the difference between them. If we talk about masculine energy, the masculine energy is about doing, achieving, and structure. These habits are masculine energy. You hear the words, they don't fit mostly to our spectrums or daily day basis tasks. You can hear it out: doing, achieving, and structure. Yes, in some parts, in some tasks, they are helpful, but in some, they will not help you at all. And believe me, you can approach with feminine energy better tasks or tasks who are difficult much more better than with masculine energy. But what's the difference? Feminine energy is about being, creating, and feeling. And why so? Because it's my personal opinion, we have more empathy, and that is the reason why we engage so much more with emotions. And that masculine energy will not help you at all. Yeah, and now you understand why I got drained so much. I didn't engage my task as feminine energy, being creative, being in the here and right now, by being with it, feeling it, making it a bit more creative helped me a lot of things. I mean, thinking creative, I needed to eat every single morning an oatmeal. And let's say I didn't like it, I made it creative. I made it, let's put this a bit more in it and that. Feels still good, creative, good, is still healthy. I can eat that. Dumb example. I know masculine energy can do that the same shit, but if you're putting your energy in it in the way you should put it in, that helps you a lot. I mean, that example, I could have brought a better one, but that's the only thing that just come to mind. I'm tired, so sorry for that. And yeah, that brought me to another problem. After I realized that and trying to change my energy, it worked, but I slipped so much faster into masculine energy than I should have, well, see it. I felt quickly into the masculine energy, and it is not adaptable easy for me. I don't know why. For some people probably it is, but for some other people like me, it wasn't. And I need to constantly trying to make this feminine energy really a daily task for me, because otherwise I could not get the old habits out to build a new habit in. And it worked after a while. Sometimes I hit the bottom, but that's on me and only on me. So if you really focusing so much, because for me, my college just started, I am having constantly other tasks around university and home and family and just this and so much other things. So not to focusing 100% brought me to this situation where I slipped too much faster into this masculine energy. But I was determined enough to just say, you know what, I don't care, I need that, it is not what I want to have in the future. I want my feminine energy and I should. So yeah, I stuck with it. It was a good idea though. We are thinking more emotional, not gonna lie, it is. So you just need to find your own way and your own kind of path you have on. You will, believe me, if you put your effort in it, you will achieve it. You will switch it up, and the outcome or the result is so much better. It's relaxing. You in general feel much more engaging to things, because now you have the right energy. You know how to, I don't know, approach things, difficult problems so much more with energy, because it doesn't drain you with the wrong energy that you had been going on in your entire life. So yeah, and that brings us to the healing point. What brought me to the point where I said, okay, how can I focus on my feminine energy? Like I said, I want to upload it fast, make it slowly. And it's sometimes much more better just to take one step back, to just make a pause and let it sink. You know, seriously, that helped me. When I had in the university or college, whatever you call it now, if I had a task who's like really big and you know, you have some problems on the way, but I will stand there, just take it in for a second, and then I will say, okay, you know what, one step after another, and that will help me. And it really did. Like, already speaking with my feminine energy in my head was so good, because then I approached my problems so much better. It was enjoyable because I was not like, oh my god, I have to structure this and this points and I need to put that one down, and that was not me. That was not my energy. It was not. And what you also can do, I don't like to walk, but I hear from my mother or from other people's and friends, they do it often enough to tell me they going on a walk, short or long. It doesn't depend on anything. It's not important. But that brings them the calmness, the slowiness because they relaxing or just listening to music by walking or just organize their thoughts in that moment, and that's helping them too. What I do is personally just journal. Just not about, oh my god, I did that and I went this path. I was not secure because I felt really unsafe in this path, but that didn't change anything. I went with this girlfriend there going on a coffee and stuff. No, I don't mean journal by that. Journal, I mean by telling your emotions bit by bit. And I mean every single bit of it. So if you had a problem with a friend because that friend told you something that didn't suit in this moment, in this situation, and you didn't like what he said, that I write down. I don't talk to other people much more often than I used to because I write that down. I journaled it really every single detail down and just let it sink and then closed it. I close it up and that's it. The situation is gone. I journaled it down. My whole emotions are in this book and that's it. I journal every single time when I have a problem with a certain person, certain problem, certain situation. I write it down bit by bit and it helps me a lot. It structures not only my thoughts, it brings out kind of a side where I can feel deeper connection with myself and just letting know myself, yeah, it's okay to be vulnerable in that moment, to be openly enough to say, hey, it's okay to be, I don't know, feeling sad, feeling aggressive, feeling unsure, insecure, anxious. After I close my book, that's it. I don't feel anything about that anymore. Another healing thing that I do is being creative. And I mean, yeah, okay, I'm an artist, I'm a designer, but that's a difference. I'm really mean everything that you can make with creative things. I mean, really like building something, listening to music, making your own music is even a thing that you can do. I don't know, writing down, I mean, really not writing like journal, I mean, like writing your own book, making yourself a own comic or whatever, it will help you. Believe me, because when I draw, I don't draw just out of fun. Years ago, I did because I had the time for that, but now I know I can connect art with so much more. I connect it with my emotions, with my energy, with my feminine energy. And that brought out a side where when I sit down in the weekends or just in general one day, I just sit down and I draw out of my comfort, out of my feelings, out of my emotions. And afterwards, I'm so relaxed and it helps me so much because not only I feel productive in that moment, I also feel like it's a therapy for me. And that's the thing. If you know how to heal yourself also, then you can engage your feminine energy so much more. Oh, I love that. The next one is softness. With softness, I mean seriously self care. And you see me smiling because for 1 year ago, I didn't take any care. And I mean, when I say I didn't care about myself in general, that changed. And after that changed, it changed also my energy. And it was such a good experience. I will give everything just to show myself, yeah, you should, for my younger self, go for self-care because self-care is, in my opinion, I love taking care of myself after the shower, cleaning, putting my cream on and stuff, and just, feeling clean in general, just making myself pretty. Self-care in this moment, oh, it brings not also my feminine side out of me, it brings also so much more positive thinking, positive energy, more confidence, and by that, feminine energy is inside you for no problem. And for sure, not gonna lie, these things I did and they helped me so much out in my daily day basis. If you want to change your energy, start with these things, test out new things and say, hey, I tried that out and it helped me too. And we will see what you came up with, and at least you're trying, at least try something, at least do it, because then don't expect or be disappointed later on if you didn't even try it and you failed already. Yeah, and that brings us to our outro of this video. And I need to read that because this quote is really good. I'm not gonna lie, I love that quote. Your softness is strength, it's not weakness. Healing your feminine energy means finding power in peace. Let that sink. If you didn't understand this quote, go back and rewatch this video. You still didn't get it, then I don't know how to help you then. I guess watch some other videos or some other YouTube channels because maybe they explain it more better. And yeah, so I hope you like it and I hope I helped you out, guys. And if yes, leave a like in the comment and we'll see you next week. I probably will upload a vlog this time again, but this time about somewhere I will go with my semester class. We will go to a museum and I hope I can film so much footage to show you guys, and if not, I will probably will talk about it again and will clip a few things if I can, and you will see it then there. Yeah, that was the today's video. I hope you like it. Like I said it 100 times now. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see us next week. Bye bye.